mean, there's so many different shootings now. Like it's almost like a regular thing now.
Is there more shootings or is there more videos of shootings?
I think there's more shootings and there's more videos of shootings.
I think it's both.
I think that now if you dive into the police thing, I think there's always been that, but now you can film. Now there's more filming of it, so now we're seeing more of it. But it's almost like this generation of kids. They're not even sensitive to it because it happens so much. Like they don't even know.
That's a good point.
Like I don't even
getting desensitized.
Like I don't even know if they even have any feelings about it. It's like, oh, another school shooting. Oh yeah, what state? Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's the opposite of when I was a kid, right? From what I was explaining, like I thought that was the craziest thing in the world. But I get what you're saying. It happens so much and is publicized so much. The kids nowadays are probably they don't even
bat an eye to it. Like it's not that big of. I really don't think it's that big of a deal to them. For the majority of kids.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, we're obviously all this is in generalities,
right?
Speaking mostly. But yeah, I get nervous about that because I think you have to be somewhat sensitive to the world. I'm not saying to be sensitive to everyone else's sensitivities, but you gotta, like, if I talk to someone that's freaking out, the way that I needed that when I was a kid, if someone was freaking out about a school shooting, I would get it. I would go, hey, even if I'm not freaking out,
right?
I'd be like, oh, hey, that makes sense. There's a bunch of stuff going on. What's going on with you? And I can understand a little bit more.
My problem is I don't see enough kids freaking out. Like I would love to see some kids freaking out about school shootings or police brutality or anything. Like I just think they're just really desensitized. Like you said, it's just this thing right here got these. It's a tough time, man. And it's tough having. I got 2 daughters. It's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary raising them, because I don't know what they're looking at on the cell phone. I don't know what they're looking at on their computers. It's hard, man. It's hard. I got a younger daughter and I'll share this one. She's all into that anime,
cartoon.
Look, yeah, you said, yeah.
Korean stuff, right?
Yeah. But
it probably be Japanese. See, I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that.
Japanese. I don't know what the hell it is, but I know it's not censored. Their cartoons aren't censored as much as ours.
I don't watch it. I just know what it is.
I don't watch that crap either. But but there's some, whether they're saying, whether they're gesturing,
So you're just being a protective dad, though. And that's good.
Yeah, but it's hard.
I think it's always. I rewatched some cartoons from when I was a kid, and some of them are pretty bad. I didn't realize it as a kid. I rewatched. Do you know what Hey Arnold is?
Mm-mm.
It's like it's from my generation. It was like the go-to cartoon. It's about a guy with a football-shaped head and his friend, and it was. So you're laughing because that's what it was. It was a silly show,
like Ren and Stimpy or something like
essentially
that.
Essentially, it came after right after Ren and Stimpy, which I also loved.
Okay,
but I remember as a kid, like just thinking like funny show. I rewatched it recently because it showed up on Netflix. They're like, hey, watch these old cartoons.
Okay,
and Hey Arnold, the main character, he has a friend in the show in the cartoon, and he's a black kid, and they're so rude to this black kid, and I did not even recognize it as a kid. As an adult, I'm like. Some of the comments, I'm like, this was like our cartoons. Like our parents left us in a room to watch this stuff.
Right.
And like, if everyone's trying to figure out where these racist thoughts and ideas come from, it's embedded into you at a young age. And sometimes it's subconsciously. And when I saw that, I'm like, how this show would never, I'm surprised it was on there. They may have pulled it off, but I'm like, how is this a cartoon they were allowing us to watch when we were kids?
But shoot, man, there's all kind of racist cartoons coming up from all generations, but I mean, you don't know, but you can see it now because you're an adult.
Yes.
Like you can see
guys,
it now.
If you're enjoying watching these clips, then head over to the description so you can go watch the entire podcast episode, or go to Apple Podcasts or Spotify, search Talk It Up, look for the gold logo, and start watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to this channel as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.